There are a couple of watch faces that show two time zones at the same time that are available for purchase in both the Google Play and Samsung's App Store. The reason I want a dual time zone watch in WatchMaker is that I use an application called Tasker. Tasker allows me to switch between watch faces automatically based on my location. The WatchMaker program has a ton of options that allows me to create really beautiful and complex watch faces. When I go to the local casino, the Tasker program recognizes that I'm there and changes the watch face to a fancy one. When I'm visiting the Estonian embassy, it changes to the Estonian flag. When I'm in a Hilton hotel, it changes to the Hilton logo. I can't tell you how many times it's been a conversation starter. I sometimes score free room or airplane upgrades because my watch is displaying a company's logo. I'll be traveling a lot to make up for the past few years, and being able to display two time zones is a must. If you're not familiar with WatchMaker, you may want to stop this video and watch the one I did on the basics of WatchMaker. Open WatchMaker either on your phone, or you can use Samsung DeX on a Windows computer like I have here. The first and most important thing we need to do is set up the time zones. WatchMaker allows you to have 3 different time zones, and we're going to set those right now. To do that, you're going to go to Settings, and then click Time. You'll see Time Zone 1, Time Zone 2, Time Zone 3. You want to set Time Zone 1 to your time zone, and Time Zone 2 and 3 to the other time zones that you want to keep track of. This is set up properly. I have Time Zone 1, which is where I'm at in the United States. I have Europe and I have Asia, and those are the other 2 time zones I need to keep track of. To create our watch face, we're going to go in and select New Watch. The watch face is made up of layers. We are going to add our first layer. You're going to click on the pencil, which will put us in edit mode. The plus sign is how we add layers. There are a lot of things we can add to a layer. The one we want to focus on is text. I'm going to go ahead and click on text. In text, we have 2 choices: plain text or programming command. I'm going to just put in plain text. No surprise there. We have the word hello. I can move this wherever I want. Let me show you a programming command. Click on text. We're in a little programming window. Let's click on date, and you'll see it say, if we type in DD in curly brackets, we'll get the day of the month. If we type in DDZ, we'll get day of the month with a leading 0. It tells you what you type in, it tells you what that will do, and it shows you exactly what you would see. I've created 2 programming commands that are going to make this very easy for you, and I'll put them in the description below. This first programming command, which is called time zone time, this will give you the time in whatever time zone you specify. So let's go ahead and cut, copy, paste that in here. See that when I delete everything, the line is empty, and now I'm going to go ahead and paste that. And you'll see that this programming command gives you the time 11:34. If you look at the bottom of my screen, you will see it as 11:34. So it is working correctly. This is set to time zone 1. This programming command looks complex. However, you see TZ1T. That means time zone 1 time. Don't worry about anything else other than, if you want it to show you a different time zone, you simply have to change the number in the TZ1T. So I'm going to actually change it now to the second time zone I have, which is Europe. I'm going to do that by changing the 1 to a 2, because I said 2 was our European time zone. Let's go in and change that to a 2. That to a 2. Change that to a 2. Add to a 2, and change that to a 2. And Bob's your uncle, that is the time in time zone 2, 6:35 a.m. If I wanted time zone 3 in Asia, same deal. Change that to a 3. Add to a 3. Add to a 3. Add to a 3. And the last one. So it is now 12:36. Now, is it AM or PM? I'm going to show you how to add that. We will need another text layer. Go ahead and click on the plus sign. Click on text. And we are going to use the second program. This one will determine whether it's AM or PM. That's this second programming command. Going to highlight that. I'm going to copy it. And I'm going to paste that in. We have AM. Now, you have to make sure, just like the first one, that it's set to the correct time zone. I'll click on that, and you can see that this happens to be set to time zone 2. So I need it to be set to time zone 3. So I'll change this to a 3. And there we are. So in time zone 3 right now, it is 12:37 p.m. Let's go ahead and add the time zone that we're in. To do that, we're going to add another text layer. Click on the plus sign. Click on text. Go and get our programming here. And I'll put that in, and I can even change that now. It's already set to time zone 1, so that's all we need. And now we need to set AM PM. Go ahead and click on and add another layer. So I'm going to click on the plus sign, click on text, go down, take our second programming command here, add in. And this is set currently for time zone 2, so I need to change that 2 to a 1. And let's go ahead and add our third time zone. So again, we're going to click on the plus. We're going to click on text. Go ahead and get that script again. Copy, paste, and in this case, we want time zone 2. So I'll just change it here. I'll change this to a 2. This to a 2. This to a 2. This to a 2. This one. Go. And now we need to add the AM PM indicator. I'm going to click on the plus sign again. Click on text. Go down and get that. We now have a watch that is showing us the time in 3 different time zones. Now you can check out my other video on how to really jazz this up. Now, of course, you can do things like add which time zone it is by adding the name. Let's click on the plus sign again. Let's click on text. Might say something like, keeping track of here. Change the size. If you found this video helpful, click the like button, and to be notified of future videos, click the subscribe button. Till the next time, this is Orman Beckles, aka the High Tech Nomad, and you've been watching another 2-Minute Tech Talk.